Hi, welcome to the session. So in this particular session, we are going to write a program to calculate area and circumference of a circle. So let us start with the session. Now we have a circle over here with radius r. Okay. So we need to find out the area of this particular circle. The area is given by a is equal to pi r square. Pi means what? 3.14. Okay. This is a constant. And what is the r here? R is the radius of this particular circle. Okay. So given the radius, we can able to find out area. Okay. And the circumference, see, what is the formula of this particular circumference? 2 pi r. So pi is again 3.14, it's a constant, and r is the radius of this particular circle. So we need to develop a program for this. So in order to understand the program, we need to find out something over here. So what is that? We need to find out what is the input to this particular program. What is the program? Area and circumference of a circle. So the input and what is the output? So the input is radius. So how can we say? Because see in this particular formula, r is at the right hand side. R, we need to provide the value for r. That means we need to give the input to this particular formula. Okay. So if we give the formula, in this formula, if we give r, let us say 10. So 3.14 into 10 into 10. So that will give 314. So the area we can able to calculate. Similarly, if we give the radius as 10, we can easily find out what is the circumference of this particular circle. So we need to find out the input. Input is what here? Radius. Okay. For both the formulas, it is radius is the input. So then what is the output? The left hand side you can see area. We are calculating area and we are calculating circumference. That is the output. That's why we have, let us say, input is radius and output is what? Area and circumference. So given any formula, we need to find out the input and what is the output for that particular program. Fine. Now let us develop a flow chart for this particular program. Okay. Now let us see what is a flow chart. Flow chart is a diagrammatic way of representing, the pictorial way of representing a step-by-step procedure to solve a particular program. That is a flow chart. So you can see the flow chart for this particular circle. We can easily see that input and output is what? Just now I told, radius is the input, area and circumference is the output. So you can see here, read the radius, it's in parallelogram. Display the area and circumference. This is the output. We have an input over here, read the radius, and we need to display what? Area and circumference. This is the input. So then what is the formula? Formula is a is equal to pi r square and c equal to 2 pi r. So in between we have given here area is equal to 3.14 into radius. This is the formula that we are going to apply, and then circumference we are going to apply 2 pi r. Okay, 2 into 3.14 into radius. So this is the formula, two formulas are there, and this we call it as a process. So we have input, read the radius, output is what? Display the area and circumference. Then we have the process. What is the process here? This is the formula, that is a equal to pi r square and c is equal to 2 pi r. So we have formula here, input is there here, output is there here. Fine. Then we need to start and stop this particular program. Fine. So we will start this first, then we will read the radius. What is the radius? Let us say 10, then we will calculate the area based upon this particular pi r square. Then it is area is 314.0. Okay. Then we can see here, we can calculate the circumference. It's for the same radius. Okay. What is the radius? Radius is 10. So if we apply 2 into 3.14 into 10. So whatever we get, that is the circumference. Once we calculated area and circumference, we need to display the area and circumference. Then we need to stop the program. So this is called a flow chart. Okay. This is a step-by-step procedure to solve a problem. But it is in what is the way in which we have written? It is in a diagrammatic way we have written. So then it is a flow chart. Okay. Now we are in Spider. Let me write the formula for area of a circle. So once we have written the flow chart, we can able to convert that flow chart into a program. So let me write the formula. What is the formula? A is equal to pi r square. Pi means what? 3.14 into r, right? So multiplication is written as star here. Okay. Multiplication is written in the form of a star. Now once we have done that one, it's saying error. Why? Because r we did not say anything here. The input we need to give the input. So input is 10. Then the formula. Then we are going to write the output. So output is what? Print area is equal to area is equal to, so I will write here area is equal to A. Fine. So let me run this one. So if I run this one, area is 314. So you can see this, we have a formula or the process, we have the input and we have the output. Okay. So once I have done this one, let me write the circumference. Circumference C is equal to, so we know the circumference formula, 2 pi r. Okay. 2 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by r. Okay. So we have given the circumference formula. Fine. This is a circumference formula. Now let me write the output. Okay. Print circumference equal to, so I will say here C. Okay. Now I have applied the formula. Fine. So first R is 10. So it's going to calculate area is 314. Then it's going to calculate the circumference. Then we need to display it. Okay. Let me run this and you can see 314 the area and the circumference is 62.8. So let me run again. So it will show the same thing. So if I want to change, let us say I will say 20 here. Okay. The input I am going to change here in the code. Then it's telling the area and circumference. Okay. But there is a problem. Every time I need to give in the code, it should ask me here. So let us use the input function that we learned in the previous session. So let me write here input. Then I will write here enter radius. Enter radius. Now if I run this one, it will show error. Let me tell you why it is. Let me say here 10. Now if I press enter here, it will show error. Why? Because this is 3.14 is what? Float. And input function will return what? It will return string. I need to convert this to a float or I need to convert this to an integer. Then only it is possible. Okay. Let me convert this to a float. If you don't know this one, just see the previous session, the input function or the type conversion function. Okay. Now I am saying like this is a string that I'm converting to what? Type conversion. Float I am converting. I am storing in R. So then it's okay. Now let me run this one. Now radius I will enter 10 and you can see circumference and area and circumference. Let me run this again. Again it's going to ask me the radius. Let me enter 20. Now you can get the area and circumference I will get. Fine. Similarly, we can able to solve the things. Now here you can see this star is there. Okay. I am multiplying. So I can get rid of this one. I can say here star 2. Okay. Star 2. Sorry. Star 2. Now this star means what? R to the power of 2. How can we give? So the exponentiation operator is this one. Star. If you give single star, it will multiply. Then if we give 2 star, it's going to calculate R to the power of 2. Okay. Let me close the console and let me run this one. Now let me enter 10 and you can see we get the 300 area and circumference we'll get. Now what I am doing is I am giving R to the power of 2. Okay. This is the way. Okay. So we have a star operator. Sorry. We have a star operator, that is multiplication operator. These are all arithmetic operators. We will see this in the arithmetic operators. This 2 star in the sense R to the power of 2. So first R to the power of 2 will be done before multiplying this one. So it's not going to multiply 3.14 into 10. So first it's going to multiply, it's going to apply R to the power of 2. Then it's going to multiply with 3.14. Okay. Thank you very much.